Yo, yo, yo. Never 20, huh? Yeah, let's go. Do that. Let's try that. Get that. More starsies. Looks like the circle things would give us extra points. Mm. Change positions. Yeah. Start over here. Um. mm. Before you reach your genshin. I'm so good at this. It's like Sage. Should I actually try the other one again to get these? Because this one needs 300. Yeah, let's try it. For here. We can see what we can hit from here. Can we hit you? We can. Ooh. There's one way back there. Yeah. Told you walk for a bit. Close. Try again. We got pretty close with that one. But what happens if we start all the way back here, huh? We can still see that one. How far? You walk that far. How back can I see you from, huh? Let's try again. I was curious. Now we start all the way back here. Wait for him to come out. Let's try for... No. We did. Actually, cool. Did it. Now, what's that? I'm so good at this. Shield. I get what the shield would be like. Alright. Where's the precision for this one? Ooh, up here is not bad, actually. How far back can I get here? Okay, that's fine. That's great, great. I'm surprisingly really good at these. Yeah. At least challenge for that now. We have 6 of those. We definitely don't have enough for that. We don't want that. Try thingy.
Free knowledge without having to study at all? Canned knowledge is amazing! Could Sumeru have canned knowledge about the different customs of the 7 nations too? If so, Paimon could just open a can every time we get to a new place. Paimon wouldn't have to explain things ever again!
Actually,
or we could just open them all here in Sumeru.
But traveling wouldn't be any fun without surprises to look forward to.
Ooh, plus, if we open them all here, I wouldn't even need Paimon as a guide anymore.
Okay, scrap that idea. No more canned knowledge. Let's save our mora for something else. Something like... Oh, tipping Paimon for guide services. Seems fair, right?
sounds like a scam.
The Eremites are a real motley crew.
There's certainly a diverse range of characters.
Yeah, that could explain it. Oh, Paimon can play lots of different characters too. Have you noticed something? People in Sumeru don't seem to have a lot of faith in Lesser Lord Kusanali. Back in Liyue and Inazuma, people were pretty enthusiastic about Rex Lapis and the almighty Shogun. Those strange scholars are one thing, but even everyone living downtown only ever seemed to talk about Greater Lord Ruka Devata.
Yeah, and the most delicious mushrooms are said to be Greater Lord Ruka Devata's blessing.
Speaking of which, lots of the dishes in Liyue are said to have been taught and approved by Rex Lapis himself. Aha! So as long as a god blesses their people with delicious food, people will worship them.
If their name is Paimon, sure.
Huh? Wait, so what do you believe in then?
Me? Paimon, of course.
That's right. The Eremites are a real motley crew.
There's certainly a diverse range of characters.
Yeah, that could explain it. Oh, Paimon can play lots of different characters too. Judgy Paimon, knowledgeable Paimon, helpful Paimon.
And of course, the classic. Completely misses the point, Paimon.
The first time we saw the wall of Samiel, Paimon was stunned. It seems to go on forever.
Well, it was built to protect the entire rainforest, after all.
And it's so tall. Who knows if you'll be able to climb all the way to the top?
I doubt it. Also, why do I have to climb it exactly?
Because it's right there.
Even so... No.
The wall of Samiel
know, but it's way too...
But it's the wall of Samiel!
Fine, I'll go, okay?
All these Sumeru scholars seem to wear Akasha terminals, so they can get information from the Akasha system. It's like they're carrying an interactive encyclopedia with them, wherever they go. Oh, Paimon's kinda jealous.
Well, I'm not jealous. I have an even better encyclopedia that automatically follows me around, gives me the A to Z on everything into that, and the best part is, it can even talk.
Huh? Was that a compliment? Aw, you're making Paimon blush. Paimon definitely doesn't know as much as an encyclopedia. Ada at most.
Well, you know, maybe if you ate a little less, you'd have room for Z, too.
Hey!
Traveler blowing Paimon. Group. 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 This. Jeans. Get you guys' both are like our best things currently, so might as well. Save the purples. Yeah, we got you. Start with this one.
Check the... Don't get... I got... Ooh.
Because we will probably hear all these anyway.
To go take... Ow. I guess... Let's get... Where we headed this time? Hey, how about we go for a nice meal sometime? My treat, of course. I feel like there's something I forgot to do. I tidied the courtyard, put the tea on. It's probably just my mind playing tricks on me. I really did spend a lot recently, only 10 more left. Still, 10 more is better than no more. Where'd this rain come from? Are you gonna be okay? Here, I'll lend you my coat. You don't want to be out in open country in this kind of weather. You'll get struck by lightning for sure. Don't run on the ice, because if you fall down, I won't help you up. Gotta learn somehow. Lovely weather we're having. Will you join me for a walk? Morning. If you're free, why not come with me to the market? The vegetables are freshest earlier in the day. On the lunch menu today, we have Sakura tempura and tricolor dango. Here, there's some for you, some for Paimon, and I also put some aside for my lady. Oh, and the man of the clan himself. Wait, I forgot someone. There's none for me. Come quick, we gotta get down to the market. They slash the prices on fish around this time of day. Oh, and if you find something that you just can't do without, I'll help you haggle the price down. Okay, good night. You had a busy day today, so you should get some rest too. Don't stay up too late. It was never Ayaka or Ayato's intention to make me the housekeeper. I volunteered. I like this kind of work. Putting everything in order gives me a great sense of achievement. And based on everyone's reactions, yeah, I think I do a pretty good job. Hey, how come you're eating here all alone? Is it okay if I join you? Or did you just want some space? I've gotten to know all kinds of people over the years, and I'd say that Inazumans are more particular about etiquette than Mondstadters. If you make sure you're always polite to people, it's much easier to get things done. I've always wanted to see a Tanuki shapeshifting. They say it could change into all kinds of things, and that it likes to play pranks on passersby. It's a creature with a sense of humor, that's for sure. Are you an animal person too? If you are, let me take you to the outskirts sometime. It's great. I just need to give a whistle, and all these puppies and kittens will come out of nowhere and start strutting around your ankles, clamoring for your affection. Just imagining it is already brightening my day.
I want the kitties.
Anything I can lend a hand with? If something needs doing around the house, or you're having some interpersonal strife, just say the word. Hmm? A conversation? I see. That's a little different from what I'm used to, but I'm all for it.
No, Tama, you can clean my house. Come on.
I've been really getting into stories about the unnatural recently, especially ones about shape-shifting yokai. They're so fascinating. Before that, I was really into ninjutsu for a while, and before that... Hmm? You think I'm not dedicated enough? No, it's not like that. You got me all wrong. I'm in a real pickle here. The chief is hosting a banquet for his friends tonight, and he says he wants me to splurge a little by cooking some butter crab. The only problem is that for the last 2 days, I haven't been able to buy crab anywhere. So, what? Am I gonna have to dive into the ocean and grab them myself? Without a doubt, my favorite food is rice cake soup. I like cooking up a big, delicious potful for everyone to share. It's a recipe for a good time. As far as food is concerned, I'm fine with anything. If we're counting beverages, though, I'm not very good with alcohol. Yeah, don't laugh. And before you say it, yes, I've wondered what this says about my identity as a Mondstadter. But, you know, too much alcohol is bad for you anyway, so not drinking is a good thing.
I agree.
Ah, delicious. Could I get another bowl of rice? Are you free right now? Would you mind sharing some of your cooking tips with me? I don't think I've ever tasted anything like this. Oh, it's not too bad, though.
Tama's too nice for his own good. Okay, then.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today.
No problem.
Ad Astra Abyss.
New area. We are not running low on money.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
Welcome. Boop. Okay, healing. Okay. It looks cool too. Mm. I don't think I'm ever gonna get any of those things. Because every time I get barely any of the things.
Hello, nice to meet you. Everything's I know. Present.
Mm. Yeah. We're at 7 with you.
You're all here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Okay, let's go then. Dia, wait. What's the matter? I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today. Understood? Or I'll be very upset with you. Fine.
move. Read the ones. A little bit closer, doesn't hurt. Was that interesting?
A reward on the road.
A new punching bag.
Propagate! Scatter!
Okay, I don't know it. We have what you want.
Huh. They got here before us.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Bring him over.
Grandpa! He's one of them.
Raman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
No.
Playmate! What do you think you're doing? Don't you see this blade here? You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Paimon's dizzy.
Hmm. Is everyone okay?
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us. It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body. The Dendro Archon. The present one.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no. He's getting confused again.
Hey, look around you.
There used to be a temple here?
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear. Two major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being, or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
Bum bum bum. Walking towards the door. Open. Open. So lightning's not needed. Because I don't level up my lightning ever. Well, not enough for this.
It's full of life here. This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Raman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Let's go. Oh dear. Rotate. Oh, I am so good at this. Stop doing that. Don't touch it. Whee. Majesty. No, Majesty. Mm.
Deshret splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Yeah, it does.
Wait. What's that?
A load of flowers. It looks like there's something among them.
It's a tomb.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Is this it?
Analyzing.
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
The priest's memories.
No, impossible.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? He became so tiny in the end.
That means she's greater less than.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before. The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization, it was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Dia, tell me, my Aramites and I, what are we even fighting for?
Hey, how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks. I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. This is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you, too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool.
Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow. Sino, we're leaving!
Stop yelling.
Yay.
That's close enough. You are not welcome here. Spring forth! Scatter! Propagate! Is this an answer from this world? Scatter! Exterminate!
Fuck you. I'm gonna take a path over here because I already know where that path is very bad. Let's go. Fuck you. Mm.
Following orders.
I'm getting
Propagate!
No more tricks up your sleeve. I'll be back. You won this one.
A reward on the road.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers. Oh no, it's the scribe! There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No, no! Make it quick, please! Swift and painless!
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry!
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, "Do you wish to create a god?"
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet. After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output. With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core. Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's Madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Alhaitham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you? Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis has been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy. Hey, say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a story. Felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there'll be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Raman's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Oh,
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay.
you're asking very hard, promise.
Grandma, is King Deshret really gonna come back from the dead? Oh, of course not.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you two.
Are you ready?
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care. You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
You've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean, it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole, the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces. To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base. here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
The things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions. Had I known Alhaitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun, And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
And we have to wait 2 days. Hold up.
Propagate! Germinate! Scatter!
Good luck, Global. Keezies.
Barbados, guide us.
Spring forth! Propagate!
Wind, hear me.
Fuck you. Don't do that when I'm trying to do a battle.
Barbados, guide us.
Propagate! Scatter! Terminate!
Let it rain.
This one will be frozen in time. Propagate! Scatter!
I don't like you.
I swear by my sword.
Make like everything harder.
No one escapes my sights.
I didn't want to attempt to anyway. I just wanted the keys. Oops. Yeah.
A reward on the road.
Happy to
New
oblige.
punching.
Scatter! Spring forth!
Yeah. Yeah. Need this one. Wrong. Doing the wrong ones normal.
Barely a scratch.
Germinate!
Let it rain.
Wait, hear me.
Freeze!
Don't get frostbite.
Scatter!
Still did the wrong one. You are so good at this. Yeah, you are so good at this. You this one with the 3 flowers. So smart.
No escape. Not so hard.
Seems like it.
But the Steambird clearly doesn't need help with printing and distribution. Why don't they just publish it themselves?
You still have a lot to learn about the dark side of the publishing industry.
Ugh. Okay, you know it all. Go on then. Give Paimon one good reason why the Steambird can't publish its own novels when it already publishes a newspaper that's read all over Tibet.
Because the key to a successful light novel is
Uh-huh.
the illustrations.
What? No way. Try telling that to all the writers and editors in Tibet. They're the ones working their butts off coming up with ideas.
Maybe so, but the Yai Publishing House has all the best illustrators on their payroll, and poaching them can't be easy. Artists like Calx must be virtually impossible to contact without going through them.
Oh. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Mm-hmm. But there's another reason, too. Only works published by the Yai Publishing House make it into Genius Invocation TCG crossovers.
Huh? Paimon never knew.
That's the deepest, darkest secret of the publishing industry. It's not about stories anymore. It's about products and how to commercialize them.
Huh. That's just sickening. So apparently, some detectives in Fontaine manage to solve cases without ever setting foot outside their homes. They call them armchair detectives. That's what they call working from home, right? Sounds pretty cushy. Still, how do they figure out the truth if they never even go to the crime scene? Oh, Paimon knows. They must be using divination.
You're thinking of fortune tellers, Paimon, not detectives.
Oh, yeah.
In any case, surely the evidence isn't just dropping itself off at the detective's doorstep.
You mean... Oh, the detective must have people collecting information for them!
Perhaps. Or maybe they post commissions at the Adventurers Guild?
Huh? But that would mean the detective gets all the credit for our hard work. Oh, bet they make a tiny sum of more off it, too. Paimon won't stand for that! Let's go have a little talk with Detective Armchair right now! At the Fontaine Research Institute, they research clockwork and different energy sources, right? So how come there are rumors about a mystery treasure? It'd make more sense if the treasure was owned by a bandit or a pirate. But Paimon's not sure that the researchers and technicians' definition of treasure is really mysterious enough to get excited about.
What about researcher by day, bandit by night? Does that sound mysterious enough?
Well, for starters, it sounds exhausting. Imagine finishing your day job, then working a whole other job at night. When would they get time to rest?
Maybe they wouldn't need to rest if they were actually a clockwork mecca in disguise.
A mystery treasure left by a clockwork mecca who's a researcher by day and a bandit by night? Now that sounds more like it.
Candy, nom 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 nom.
Detective stories like Great Detective Herlock and the Case Files of Miss Orith are really popular in Fontaine.
They're also pretty complex. Can you even follow the plot?
Don't you underestimate Paimon? If Paimon read any of those novels, she'd definitely solve the mystery before she's even halfway through.
Okay, well, if you do, then keep it to yourself. You don't want to spoil the story for anyone else.
Paimon would never do that.
Although, you also have to watch out for people who use no spoilers as an excuse to shut down discussions. When the truth is, they're just annoyed that a story they can't stand is getting so much attention.
Huh. Well, Paimon doesn't read much, so she wouldn't know anything about that kind of thing.
You see it a lot when two fans of Onibudo get talking. Someone will butt in and say something like, "Stop, don't spoil it for me. I'm only up to chapter 2 of volume 1.
Chapter 2? Yeah, clearly they have no intention of reading any further.
Hey, Paimon, you want to hear a secret?
Sure.
Listen carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Zhongli Lapis Rex Lapis.
What a crazy twist! Why would you spoil? Oh, wait a second. We figured out that one ages ago.
Pro tip. While we're in Fontaine, if someone ever picks a fight with you, you should never fight back unless there are witnesses around.
Huh? Why's that?
Because without any evidence, the court will probably reject your claim of self-defense, and they'll just rule that it was an intentional street fight.
Okay, and then what?
Well, if that happens, you'll almost certainly end up having to duel before you're put to trial. At that point, you'll either have to fight the same person all over again, or go head-to-head with their champion duelist.
Paimon just feels bad for whoever has to fight you. Pretty crazy how things that happened only yesterday show up in today's issue of the Steambird. Even stuff that happened late at night, way outside the city, makes it in. How do they manage to get these articles written up so quickly?
Yeah, not to mention printed first thing in the morning.
Paimon gets it. There must be a magic printer at the Steambird's office. As soon as the reporters bring in the latest news, they feed it to the printer and it goes on, nom, 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 gobbling all the writing up, ready to spit it back out when it's printing time. They probably have some reporters bursting in through the doors at the last minute yelling, "Wait! There's one last article to feed to the printer!"
That's definitely a very compelling image. But as far as I know, magic printers like that don't exist. It's all thanks to the tireless work of the editing team that the Steambird gets printed on time every day. They sit there going, huh? Oh no. As they race through correcting spelling errors, then they squeeze it all into neat vertical columns of text and run to their colleagues shouting, "Just give me 5 more minutes, please!" That's the real magic behind meeting publishing deadlines.
Whoa. It's pretty amazing that they're able to make a whole newspaper in just one day. Do they ever get time to sleep? Huh. Novels in Fontaine have weirdly long names. This one's called Do Clockwork Mecha Dream of Cogwheel Chiropractors? But the writing style and themes are pretty different from Inazuma's light novels.
According to the synopsis, this novel is about a clockwork mecha experiencing back pain due to bending over for extended periods. It finally gives in, quits its job as an illustrator, then goes on a long journey looking for a chiropractor to cure its mechanical spine.
That actually sounds pretty interesting.
But why a chiropractor, though? Wouldn't an engineer do the job better? They could just go to the Fontaine Research Institute and save themselves the long journey.
Well, yeah, but having met some of the engineers from the Institute, Paimon could see why they wouldn't want to.
Oh yeah, that's true. But anyway, even though the protagonist of the story is a clockwork mecha, you can still tell that it was written by a human. Imagine if they got a real clockwork mecha to write a novel. I wonder what they'd write about.
How about this? I awoke one morning and found myself human.
Hey, that's a good one, Paimon.
The opera epiclese is used for both criminal trials and performances, so... Wait.
Huh? What's bothering you, Paimon?
Well, what if someone did a show about a criminal trial there? How would the audience be able to tell whether it's a real trial or not?
That's a very good question. Can you imagine the looks that the actor playing the criminal would get out on the street the following day? Everyone who recognized them would say, "Hey, weren't you the one on trial yesterday?"
Yeah, exactly! It would get so confusing!
The actor would constantly be telling everyone, "It was just a show, for goodness sake. Stop treating it like it's real."
Well, they'd only have themselves to blame. What do they expect staging a show about a trial in the opera epiclese? Clearly they're just trying to confuse people. What a terrible idea!
Yeah, it is a terrible idea. What were you thinking, Paimon?
Wait, what? Nothing! Just what a terrible idea it would be if someone came up with that idea. Fanta tastes amazing, don't you think?
Yep, it's so refreshing, especially when you down the whole thing in one big gulp.
Can you buy a glass for Paimon? Paimon's always wanted to try that thing.
What thing?
Just buy it! You'll see in a minute! Go, 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 go. That's what those drunkards do after they clink their glasses together. Paimon's been itching to try it for ages.
That's not a good look on you.
Gardemex carry out whatever task they're programmed to do, so basically they can do whatever you tell them to.
Got another bright idea, Paimon?
Yep. Paimon needs a commission handling Gardemex, a material harvesting Gardemex, and a domain exploring Gardemex. Ooh, and a gourmet chef Gardemex too! Then we can sit back and enjoy our new fully automated lifestyle.
They're extremely expensive to own and operate, though. And don't forget there's maintenance and repair costs as well. Okay, let me do some quick napkin math here. Using a Gardemek, the average cost to harvest a single mint would come to around 6,300 mora.
What? Oh, that's eye-wateringly expensive. Suddenly Paimon feels like we adventurers don't get paid enough for the high-value work we do. Fontaine's underwater world is so pretty. There's so many kinds of fish that Paimon's never seen before.
If only we could swim underwater in other places too.
Yeah, it's a real shame. If you could go diving anywhere you wanted, where would you choose?
Probably either Liyue Harbor or Guyun Stone Forest.
Ooh, great idea! There's gotta be some sunken ships around there full of treasure! We could make a fortune.
Oh, there's also Sangonomiya Shrine in Inazuma. The view underwater must be stunning around there. So what about you, Paimon? Where would you go?
Let Paimon think. Well, since you already chose places in Liyue and Inazuma, Paimon's gonna go for Cider Lake!
Not a bad choice. But you gotta be careful. Because just when you're swimming along, minding your own business,
Yeah?
suddenly you notice something slowly sinking in front of you.
Huh?
It's round and chubby with a red and white pattern on its surface. The moment you realize what it is, you know it's already too late.
A jumping duckling!
Boom!
And Paimon goes flying into the sky. There seems to be a lot of eccentric artists in the court of Fontaine. Apparently they often stage artistic performances at the opera house too. The people of Fontaine sure place a lot of importance on the arts. Guess that's why they call it the City of the Arts. It's nothing like Sumeru, where people had to do their performances in secret.
You're pretty into the arts, huh?
Of course! Paimon's pretty much a connoisseur.
Okay, so what makes something art in your opinion?
Well, art should be something that's out of the ordinary. Something that sparkles like the stars at night.
By that definition, I have a work of art following me around wherever I go.
Huh? Wait, you don't mean Paimon, do you?
Yup, and now that I think about it, you should consider doing a performance sometime. Paimon, live at the Opera House. I bet a lot of people would go see that.
No way! Not gonna happen! You know what's strange? Clockwork mecha are extremely intricate, and yet people regularly manage to fix them just by whacking them a few times. How does that work?
I guess if a gear or drive shaft comes loose, sometimes whacking it or giving it a shake is enough to make the parts latch back onto each other.
Huh? Paimon didn't follow that.
Well, simply put, if the mecha isn't actually broken, a little tap can nudge the parts back into the right places. But on the other hand, if one of the parts is damaged, then no amount of whacking is ever gonna fix it.
Oh. So it's like knocking sense into people. It works fine as long as they've got a brain and they're just having a dumb moment. But if they're a total airhead, there's nowhere for the sense to go. Wait, why are you staring at Paimon's forehead?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna whack you in the head. It wouldn't work anyway.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hey! So, there's this place in Fontaine called the Fortress of Meropide. Was it named after someone called Meropide?
I've never heard anything about that, but you could be right.
Paimon's kinda envious. Having a building named after you must be an amazing feeling. When you have the time, can you build something in your Serenity Pot and name it the Fortress of Paimon?
Sure. In fact, I can do one better. I'll build it in downtown Fontaine.
Really? But surely that'd be way too expensive. Are you sure you can afford it?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It won't actually cost that much.
Wow, you're so generous! So what are you gonna build?
I was thinking a cozy little clay bungalow with a wood burner for underfloor heating, a water bed, a few chopped onions, salt and pepper, some greens, and,
Hey! Ugh, you're unbelievable! Can't we get through one nation without you cracking this stupid joke? Paimon's heard that the earliest clockwork components ever invented actually worked on a very simple principle. You take a long object made from durable material, bend it, and wait for it to return to its original shape. As it rebounds, you can use the energy it gives off to power gears and stuff. And then you basically have an engine.
a long object made from a durable material. You know what that reminds me of? Cryo and Pyro Regisvines, don't you think?
Of all the things you could have thought of, why those two? But come to think of it, the Regisvines are pretty good at whipping their stalks around.
And they're really strong, too. If you let them charge up their energy and swing at you, they'll knock down anyone in their path. Even me. And we both know how strong I am.
So, are you saying that you could turn the Regisvines into a clockwork mechanism?
Well, think about it. Since Cryo and Pyro life forms are highly incompatible, if we put them both next to each other at a slight incline so their necks are tilted towards one another, they'd spin non-stop to avoid touching each other. It would be the world's most powerful clockwork mechanism. Once we found a way to harness it, it would generate enough energy to power most of the machines in Fontaine.
Oh, yeah, you're right! This is a genius idea! Eat your heart out, Fontaine Research Institute! All we need to do now is find a way to bring the Regisvines to Fontaine, put them in position, and... Wait a sec. How the heck are we gonna get those overgrown ferns to Fontaine?
As soon as we've tackled the minor issues of practicality and cost-effectiveness. How about we explore the details ahead of us later?
Paimon thought we'd be saying goodbye to the amazing cafes after we left Sumeru. But it seems like people in Fontaine are big coffee drinkers, too!
They sure are. Even the newspapers run articles about how great coffee is at keeping you awake and alert, and at boosting your energy levels, so you can keep performing at peak efficiency during a long working day.
Any job where you need coffee to stay energized must be exhausting. Like, blacksmiths? Maybe chefs, too. Oh, and adventurers. They're always running around all over the place. Hey, and what about divers?
Divers, huh? That's definitely the odd one out here. How are divers supposed to drink coffee when they work underwater the entire time?
Yeah, that's a good question. They can't take off their helmets underwater, so they'd probably have to shut themselves inside an even bigger glass box and drain all the water out before they can finally drink their coffee. Probably from a bottle. No, wait. If the coffee's already in a bottle, all they need is a long straw that goes from the bottle into their helmet. Then they'd be able to take a sip of coffee whenever they want.
Ew. But then the coffee would go cold. Cold coffee is just gross. With the important exception of iced coffee. But that's its own thing.
Well, that's no problem. They can just bring a stove with them underwater. You seen the kind of stove that most people use in Fontaine, right? It only has one small opening at the top. As long as that's sealed nice and tight, it won't go out, even underwater. Wait a second. No way. Is that? That's it! That must be the whole reason stoves in Fontaine are made that way!
Ding, ding, ding. Right answer. That is indeed the reason behind the design of the Fontaine-style stove.
Paimon's the smartest! Hey, how about we open an underwater cafe? Paimon bets there's lots of divers out there craving some coffee while they're down in the depths. Yeah, this could be a huge opportunity for us! Once we open the world's first ever underwater cafe, the Mura will come rolling in! Heck, and why stop at cafes? The ocean's our oyster! We could build a whole shopping mall down there, then a whole underwater business district! It's gotta be the best feeling in the world making Mora through your very own stroke of business genius.
Just one thing, okay? Don't go taking out a loan in my name.
The Steamboat's head office is in stories make it into their newspapers. Do you think they reported on our adventures with Dvalin? Or our duel with the Raiden Shogun? Oh, and everything that happened at the Academia?
I'm sure they cover just about everything that goes on. It's more of a question of where it would appear. They probably have different sections reserved for different topics.
Oh. Well, in that case, we must make it onto the front page all the time. Surely that's where all the most exciting stories go.
I'm not so sure. We might have made front page news once or twice, I guess. But I wouldn't be surprised if the headlines focus mostly on hit new operas or well-known actors. You know, stuff like Actor X spotted drinking coffee on street. Actor Y goes public about new relationship. Or Actor Z to retire from performing.
Why would they fill the best page with stuff like that? It's completely pointless.
Well, trivial maybe, but not pointless. Those are the stories that grab people's attention and convince them to buy the paper to get all the details.
Fine. Well, maybe we'll be on the first few pages then. Surely they've got to put some real news in there, and it's got to be interesting enough to keep people reading after they've gotten their dose of celebrity gossip, right?
The first few pages cover positive local news stories in the court of Fontaine. Things like food and commodity prices going down, or progress updates on the Aquabus expansions. They put these reports at the most prominent locations inside the newspaper. The point of them is mostly just to kill time. What goes on at the Academia might be important, but it doesn't directly impact the lives of people in Fontaine.
Huh? So, where would they put our stories then?
I'd guess on the very back page after everything else.
Aw, why so far back?
I think they call it saving the best till last. The editors probably embellish things a lot to flesh the story out, then break it into several chunks to make it into a series that runs over several days.
Alright, so what's the point of the final page then?
It gives the newspaper its raison d'etre.
Everyone him is cute. Mm. always so hard to do. There we go. I swear this thing is so annoying. I hate this puzzle. There we go. E.
I hope the others find some.
Time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
can talk to her later since it needs. Yeah. Okay, now maybe I should do this next part later.